What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 8 of the Fist Only challenge run for Crimson Desert. In the previous episode, we got ourselves some nice gauntlets. We took a little detour, and now we are back on the main quest, attempting to free Palunese people from the Black Bear and One-Eyed Jackal kind of oppression. So without further ado, we're going to be jumping into the game, seeing what the main quest has to offer, and beating it fists only. So we'll see how far we can get today. I'm excited about today because honestly, those gloves just look so great, and I'm really excited about just having them on and equipped. I do have a small disclaimer though before we actually begin, is that for the thumbnail today, I actually loaded this save and then I reset all my skills and I accidentally saved. So I've changed up some of my stats on accident because I was like, oh shoot, I don't remember what they were. So now from the 750 health, and I was already quite, underwhelming in certain regards, and that we learned from fighting that boss in the bone pit. From 750 health, we've dropped down to now 600 health, 200 stamina. I don't remember precisely what those other numbers were, but they were pretty low. In lieu of some of those larger stat upgrades, instead we ended up just unlocking all of the grappling moves in addition to the unarmed combat, and then just trying to do general stats here. And all you see kind of that has been unlocked are things that have been observed. So with that being said though, because I was like, oh man, I can't believe I saved over that. It just kind of is what it is. We're going to just see what all we can do here. Looks like we have the ability to do all kinds of little jumps and grabs now, and even additional stomps and grabs, so we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. All right, so now in terms of the stat decreases, as soon as we get abyss fragments, we'll probably go for some health, and then stamina, and then spirit in that order. So let's go ahead and get started. Our quest right now is to go ahead and secure the Palun safe house. We'll be heading that way. Ooh, honestly, I don't even know if this is the correct path. Well, let's go ahead and close this out. Why not? Okay. Forgot how to play the game for a bit. No! Delete the file immediately. File must be deleted. I like how they just clothesline me. But I can do it too. See, I hear that little shrill noise. I don't know what that means. It goes like, it's almost like what you hear in New Vegas whenever you see like the wild effect happen or something. Like, it's a really strange shrill sound effect that must indicate something. I don't know what it is. I will pick up all the goodies. All the goodies. Okay. Why not? I can sell it. I don't want to pick up the bag, please. No, no, no! Thank you. Thank you. Let's go this way instead. Open the chest. And we'll continue on. A flawless stall. Oh, wow. Yes, please. Since we're here, let's go ahead and use the anvil. This will increase our defenses by further refining it. And well, not refinement, but more so reinforcement. Reinforcement's temporary, whereas refinement is forever. Oh, goody. Alright, look, good stuff, good stuff. Well, that was not the right way. This is the grindstone. I don't think this would help me. If I look at my gear, let's see. I think it could be reinforced. I know it got reinforced from a damage reduction perspective, but let's see if it can be reinforced for some additional damage dealing. The way I see it is that's mostly for weapons, like actual weapons I can equip. Yeah, I don't know. Reinforcement defense +4. Yeah. I should have looked at that a little bit better, but yeah, it's... Rock says hi. Hola. How you doing, my friend? You're here early today. I love that. Come at me, brother.
I'm the killer here.
Forgot how to play the game. That's okay. Nice. Okay, good, good, good. How you doing, Rox? Have you collected all the butterflies yet? It's 6 p.m. over there. Yeah, I know, but it's early for you. Typically, you come in a little bit later. It's nice to have you on so early. Oh, that hurt. You know that hurt. I was say, what are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody just wants a piece then. Jerks. 6 p.m. over here. It is 11 over here. 11 a.m. Let's destroy these archer things because these guys are super annoying. All the archers must die. Very nice. Okay. Whew. And this one over here. I haven't forgotten about you, brother. Oh, no, no, no. Not at all. Gravity did not finish him off for me. Let's see. He's still alive. As you can see, I'm implementing a lot more of the grappling because now we have the ability to do so. So the wrestling moves are coming out. We seemingly have tons of heals too, so we're in good shape. I think I saw this yesterday, right? What's in this cave? I'm curious. Frostwind Cave. There's absolutely nothing here. That's very bizarre. What if I turn this off? Reveals the secret. Usually it's turning on fires, but what is the secret here? That's very strange. Frostwind Cave has nothing at all. This must be something that we would have to return to, or I don't know, but there's actually nothing in there. Normally every cave has something, and every waterfall marked by a cairn has something too. That was interesting. Alright, this dude's probably gonna chase me, isn't he? Get wrecked. They're dead. I think they're dead, Cliff. You got them. We get the cloth piece. Love that.
All you lot do is run.
Love it. Oh man, this is so nice. I'm loving this playthrough, loving this challenge run. It's a good one.
Pathetic pops.
Oh, he's dead. Whew. Those guys actually have quite a bit of, like, poise. Hard to just knock them down. Alright, off we go. Let's continue. Oh, look at the little goat! Or sheep, or whatever it is. It's a sheep. A shoop. We are 700 meters away. I'm assuming we just need to follow this path, but we keep getting overrun by bad guys, so let's take a look at the map. Ooh, we got this over here too. I don't know if I can actually like defeat these or clear these areas out. They're all on the way. I don't know how important it is. And they're either black bears or one-eyed jackals, it seems. These are black bears, for example.
This.
Not anymore, you don't. Nice. Did you find the utility for the red empty books? Empty red books. Not the empty books, no. You know, I was thinking maybe later down the line they'd have those empty red books for like you can use them to create spells. But I am not aware of what they're actually for. Because there's not really a ton of things like traditional spells like you would have. So it makes me think that there could be spells down the line. Potentially. And then if not, if you're referring to after you read like a crafting book, I typically gift it or sell it back. I used to want to keep all of them, but there's just simply not enough space. So instead, because you can have the information in your journal, I go ahead and read them and then I gift them to other merchants and it increases their trust. But yeah, for the actual blank books, nothing. There's an abyss artifact there. I didn't mean to do that. You're mine. Oh, he's dead. The grappling does so much damage. Those guys are actually kind of some of the more elite enemies are a little bit more beefy. That's hilarious. Let's take a look at the map. No, the completely empty book. Yeah, I'm thinking it must be potentially for, I'd say for spells down the road. That's what I'm thinking. Which would be awesome. You can add spell, like maybe Damien could be more of like a caster or something.
Go right next to Gian. Get on with it then! The North has no place for you.
Rock says, I found 3, but I sold them out because they have... Yeah, I think that there's... You can go ahead and sell them for now. I don't even know if, like, spell casting or magic really fits into the game better than as it does now. Like, it could, but I just don't think that they may or may not. But I didn't realize that... I didn't discover a use for them, I guess. Dude, this dude's everywhere today. What the? Okay, you're gonna die so hard then. How'd this idiot come behind me? You need to die. How are you not dying? He keeps interrupting with his red attacks.
All you lot do is run. Gotta do better than that, friend.
Don't you freaking dare.
Oh, what in the blazes?
Punch him in the face.
I'll make you pay for this.
Punch him again before I get knocked off. I dodged that. That was pretty awesome. My spidey sense went off. I win! How did you beat the Emperor for those gloves? With great effort, my friend over on TikTok. I beat him in yesterday's stream. I was completely underleveled. I showed you my stats and everything, and I just beat him on. I'm doing a fist-only challenge run, so it was kind of ideal. But yeah, it was fun. I did a lot of real-time, parries and things like that, and implemented some force palm punch. It was really sloppy when I actually ended up beating him, but it was fun. You should definitely check it out. Rock says, I'm afraid I need to gift them to someone. Yeah, I don't know. The empty books, I don't know. They might later down the road be used for spells or something, but they have no use as I know currently. For a witch, yeah, even the witches don't really take them. They only take like very few things for gifts, in fact. La Rata over on TikTok says, what is those gloves you're wearing? I am wearing the gloves of ass kickery, I think is what they're called. Combat Gods plate gloves. I got them from the Bone Pit yesterday by defeating the boss in the arena. So the Emperor is a main boss? No, he's not. Yesterday I took a deviation from the main quest just to go ahead and get the gloves so I could complete my look. Because I like to look the part whenever I'm doing a challenge run, so this is kind of my look for now. I'm like a steampunk mad scientist kind of guy. Oh there, Foxy Man, indeed, Rocks. Rocks over on YouTube. What's up, fam? Fam staying high over on YouTube. How you doing, my friend? I'm loving the gloves, by the way.
I'll reach out with Gian. I live for this. So many weak spots in your defense.
Not gonna lie, these guys hit really hard.
Didn't they try and run?
Like I said, they hit really hard.
All you lot do is run.
I keep getting interrupted with all my strikes, my gosh.
Playtime's over.
This dude's got to go in the dirt, man. You have to die, friend. No, 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 no. And then, of course, there's always another one, man. Like, where do you come from? And why are you brave? And they're all hundreds of them all over again. La Rata says, okay, thanks, man. You bet, man. Rock says the Thor gloves over on YouTube. Yes. The Thor gloves indeed. Thorson. I found your weapon yesterday. Which one? Kind of a cemetery? The weapon of the Ring of Earth? I showed you guys how to get it. It's in the grave of reeds or whatever. Like if you're doing the main quest, you can, you know, you're following the Reed Devil. Right after that fight where you see the encounter at the cabin. If you just make your way out, it's right there. It's on in the map. It looks like a point of interest you should inspect, and it certainly is. It certainly is one you should inspect. I kicked him like this is Sparta. Yeah, I did. 300 style. It's Muskin's gloves. It is now. They're Cliff's gloves now. I don't know who Muskin is. Is that like a Street Fighter or like one of those? I know Street Fighter, but I don't know Muskin. Who is this Muskin we speak of? I just wanted to interrogate somebody. You get a lot of good information from beating people up. Jeez, man. You guys are annoying. We're gonna make tons of money off this. I don't have a dog, no. I do have the story dog, but I don't really even like that dog. It's just not a dog that I would take in, I guess. It's just, I don't know, it's kinda ugly. I wanted like a black or like a gray dog, but the boss's name, his name was Muskin? Oh man. See fam, you have like really good memory and pay attention to details. I can only do that if I do it off stream. Other than that, I don't pay as much attention as I'd like to. I really wish I'd pay more attention, but that's why it's like there's no way I could ever like... I just can't multitask. I'm telling him I'm gonna run out of heals already. Of course. It's like some of you guys are cowards, other of you just stick around. And every time I go after in pursuit to chase people down, they just... There's always a brave one. Do you want to run away? You can. I wouldn't be mad. I'd like to interrogate somebody. The boss's name was Muskin. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible with that, fam. I don't have a dog because I mean, I do technically, but I don't want him running around with me because he's just kind of ugly. And I know, yes, it would pick up the loot for me, but like I said, I like to RP. The RP in RPG stands for role-playing. I don't want an ugly dog. All-Time Gaming says, I'm about to sip on some Tito's and play this game. Absolutely. After you take your first sip, you have to follow. That way I can grow on TikTok, too. That's part of the deal. Rock says, at least he could pick the items for it. Yeah, that is true. He could pick them up, but he's just ugly. He would do it uglily. He wouldn't do it in style. So we can get a better dog, especially if there's going to be more battlefield type sequences like this. I wouldn't mind getting a dog that's more suitable to like my style and what I like. We're going to go just due north pretty much. It's this main path. See, how did I just get enemies behind me? Like, what? I saw a patch of them in the back right, but I didn't think they followed me. Oof, I need better crowd control. There you go. Oh, my face is itchy. How many are there? There's like a million. A million. Oh, dog types? You can look in your journal. There's all kinds of different dog types, but I don't know which one I want necessarily. I wouldn't mind like a boarhound, a black boarhound, or a gray boarhound. That'd be nice. Damn it. I'm getting hit by everything.
See how you fare. Are we united? Send them all to the grave. Dear's pathetic pops, die! Don't try to run now.
You must be Jet Li. I'm somebody, man. Whooping all these fools. John Crimson. My name is John Crimson. He's just sitting there like, I got you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And he's dead. Alright, golly, man. That was intense. That was intense. Gotta get the blue lavender, or whatever the hell that is. Boogie says, see? I don't know what you're talking about, Boogie, but yeah, I do now. I do now, whereas once I was blind. This game is now badass. See, sorry, my bad. I still have no clue what he's talking about. Dude. Oh, gosh. Oh, I just can't parry today. What's up, brother? How you doing, Boogie? I read your comment. I still have no clue what you're talking about, but welcome to the channel, my friend. Oh, your mother. Ah, these guys talk so much trash. Yeah, I got an Abyss artifact. Whoa! We're gonna need to save him up for some stats. I am kind of squishy right now. I'm literally dodging everything possible. I got better at dodging. I prefer parrying, of course, but I can't parry at all today. Oh, you would think after killing hundreds of jackals, that would have warmed me up. More blue lavender, why not? Yes, thank you. For the road, yes. Good. Alright, here we go. We're gonna run over here, clothesline this brother. Oof. How do you like that? That was amazing. So stylish, man. The Bolton man. Oh, that's not it. Oh. You have something more. Flame Knight leather boots. A lot of these really nice items are just for decoration, purely for, you know, for the purpose of selling. Which kind of sucks.
The North has no place. All you lot do is run. Do something, you ill.
And these guys hit so hard. I need more health. I am, I've been struggling through this area, honestly. That guy just curled over. He's like, oh, God. I bet that hurt his stomach. Running out of heals. This guy's just tanking through all my attacks.
I saw that coming.
How is he able to just tank through everything? It's so weird. The sword guy, this guy right here, can tank through a lot of my stuff. He hit me with everything.
No place.
Fam over on YouTube says, do you not have the dive kick yet? No, in the beginning of the stream I said I accidentally respec'd and saved because I was trying to get a good thumbnail. And I had to pick up my new skills again, and I dropped from 750 to 600 health, and so even more under-leveled now than, than I was. Dark Moon Angela over on YouTube says, Fizz is massively hurt by no iframes of hand-to-hand. You just gotta not get hit. The key to winning any fight is defeat the enemy before they defeat you. But no, I don't mind it, you know. Massively hurt by no iframes of hand-to-hand. Shoot, I don't know what iframes you're referring to for the weapons. Yeah, you can get nicked all the time. But yeah, not only that, but my health is just quite low. Oh my gosh! I just punched innocent people. Dark Moon says, however, Fist has one of the most busted combos in the game. I cannot believe I just did that. Don't get up, little man. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. I just punched the lady to death. I was just in like kill mode, you know, you can't do that whenever I'm in the zone, you know?
You're nothing but cheese lapdog.
I need to find a... Desperately need to find a save point so that I can come back here. Are you good or bad? He's fine, okay. 'Cause I'll accidentally punch you to death. Promise you it's on purpose. Okay, so if I storm the front door, that's one way to do it. Probably a million enemies. Yeah, I accidentally killed the people. Bro, savage. I mean, I do what I must. I am a product of my environment. You know what? I'm gonna go this way real quick. I need to... Ooh. Yeah, let's do the perimeter real quick, actually, because I don't have very many heals, so... It's nice when there's only 2 as opposed to like 30. But then what happens is whenever like you get in the end game, it's a little bit more like you've cleared out the encampments and stuff. Like you're desperately looking for someone to fight, and you only have like a little, oh, here's a little pack of 5 bandits or something. It's like, no, I want the 30, 40 enemies again, you know? So I hope that they balance that. I already talked about this at length, what I would like to see, like definitely some increased enemy density, or the means to potentially reset encampments so you can actually use your OP character for endgame after you've cleared the encampments. And then another big thing that I was kind of worried about and holding off on doing is not upgrading my camp to the fullest, because once you move to Payloon, you lose some of the contracts, and everything gets more spread out. You know, so it's just it's almost like a punishment, it feels like, as opposed to a reward for maxing out the camp, because even the 1,000 storage space isn't really worth it if you have to run around everywhere. Nothing's, you know, as close knit and tight as it should be. So I do think that once that gets then I mean this then it'll be damn near perfect. I can't even read that because of Kalira Knox says, "Yo, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing great. How are you?" Over on Twitch, Twitch is still alive, it seems. Now we will find out if Kalira is a bot or someone trying to peddle their graphic design services. I'll let you guys know. Haven't had someone alive on Twitch since R². Raspberries. I love berries. Dark Moon Angelo over on YouTube says, I feel like they need to make breaking buildings and forts affect the capture percent. It does. It does. There's specific buildings in particular that drop their percentage exponentially. And that they even tell you which ones to target. I'm not sure if you've not seen that, but it is ideal. Like, you're talking about, like, if I destroyed this, I don't even think I can destroy this one, but 86%. Yeah, we'll have to check and see. This one's like fortified. But there are specific areas you have to target that will drop the percentage down significantly. That's kind of part of the thing. Like, either you fight hundreds of enemies, or you can fight, you know, a fraction of those enemies if you do and target certain things like the infirmary and food and things like that. Uh-oh, Kalira Nox sounds kind of bottish. How was your stream going on, is what they said. I don't know. The next thing in this, do you need help with thumbnails? Alright, what do we do now? Ugh. There's a big, gigantic... Oh, yes! We need this. So it does go down specifically if you target those buildings. I'm also pretty certain it goes down if you just, like, destroy archer towers and things like that, too. But, alright, so we're safe, man. Oh my gosh, this is what I needed. Let's go get some food, guys, because I'm famished. Where's my girl? Renee. My lovely Renee. Dark Banana says, I guess I didn't notice because I break them and it doesn't feel like it does much. Marcus says, hi, Hugh. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? Yeah, it does. I mean, we can find out here in a little bit, or there'll be plenty of other little places we can break down. But I mean, it doesn't seem to go down much until you're really getting in the rhythm, and then you're like, oh, I was at 80%, now I'm at, like, you know, 65 or whatever, and it starts feeling pretty good, but... Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, I need to go get my food. But first, let's sell a bunch of things. What? He said hello halfway? I don't like you. You don't greet me and then insult me.
Every warrior,
you bloody banker. Oh, why am I buying stuff? I don't like that. Go for a date? Dun, 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 dun. You can keep the beer. Lambert axe. Lesbian gloves. Oh, Lesbian gloves, my bad. Catinian gloves. Seedman sword. Becker shield. Damaged gear. Fan blade. Dakar bow. Wow, we're like very light on things. Let me go ahead and read my stuff. Read my recipes, and then maybe we can upgrade our gear. And then we go buy some stuff. So let's go inventory. Recipe. Got the Kobe thank you sent reply. Oh, nice. Okay, I need to check the reply. I'll check the reply. Susanna says hi and kisses. What's up, Susanna? How you doing? Is she still playing Crimson Desert or not really? I know she was on, she liked the horse bit. I just can't, I can't get enough of it now. I'm just hooked. But I am liking the look of our character. We get like this steampunk kind of mad scientist look. I really enjoy it. I'll have to check the Ko-fi. Refinement. Okay. Okay, can't do those gloves naturally. That means that this other gear is probably pretty. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty beefy. Oof. Short hair hide isn't a problem, however. The fangs I can get from wolves. When I was literally supposed to say wolves. The wolf! Okay, so, darn it. In that case, we can try and... Oof, I don't have that either. Okay, attack speed would be nice, and attack speed. Well, let's definitely do that. I don't mind getting the rings upgraded, so I can get either attack and attack speed up. They have different, you know, kind of... They have slightly different roles based on, you know, just the ring itself. Like, it might have primarily more attack than attack speed, but you never really know. Oh, she said she was never playing it. She just meant she had never carried sheep already. Oh, okay, that's hilarious. That's really funny. Well, I definitely didn't see that. Then I was like, oh, that makes sense. That is too funny. Okay, defense. Man, I'm gonna have to start using some of these tokens, unfortunately. All right, let's get our armor kind of beefed up a bit. I'm having to use some of these abyss artifacts for upgrading my gear. I just need a little bit more defense, honestly. Aside from the defense, though, the defense upgrade, what I would like to do is also see if I can increase my stats, because I've already respect on accident and I didn't mean to for the thumbnail, and I saved over it and I was like, oh crap, because it was just muscle memory. I'm like, oh no. So I did a thing and I kind of respect. See, the defense we get here isn't like, oh my gosh, life changing, so I'm not really gonna waste that. Oh, stamina regen. Yeah, it's always nice. I will use said token. That's hilarious, Marcus. Lou over on TikTok says, yo, how do you like this game? I'm loving it, actually. I love this game. I'm doing a Fist Only Challenge run right now, and I have a main file that I have kind of off stream where I'm just exploring every nook and cranny of the game, and I'm like 100 hours in, and I haven't even left Hernand yet, so... It's just, to me, like the perfect mix of like an MMO amount of content experience. So think of like Where Winds Meet and Dragon's Dogma combined, you know, like, and it's just, it's a great mix. It's a really good game. Dang, what chapter are you in? On this Fist Only Challenge run, I think I'm in chapter 7 right now. And we did a little deviation yesterday because I just like to look the part. So I got these really cool gloves from the Bone Pit over in, I think it was Demonis. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna get... We have 3 more of these tokens. I wouldn't mind bumping this one up too, so we can get a little bit more damage, as they say. They call it damage. And we'll do probably one more upgrade. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we're good to go. So now let's see if there's anything else I can do in regards to upgrading our gear. Oh, we could get a little bit more. Well, stamina regen 4% is wonderful because I'm punching every 5 seconds. So we have 2 tarnished rings that now give us plus 2% stamina regen, plus we have the attack and all that, so that's good. Well, I like those a lot. And right now, I mean, if I had more fur or heat or what is it, short hair or whatever, I'd be able to do that. But let's see, I'll go ahead and increase the attack with this. I mean, the boots and gloves are for unarmed, so You know, that's why it has an attack rating of its own, so that's just not bad. Since I'm unarmed, if I'm running around doing kicks, I mean, it could definitely help. I use all of my tokens, which it hurts, but... hurts to do it. You know, is there a better
Master of the anvil stands before you.
shield that I could potentially craft? Not that I know of. Because I don't mind refining this one, but I really don't want to use it. But since it's so cheap to upgrade, why not? Marcus says Sarah's here and says, like, oh my gosh, salt and pepper. The rats. Every time, I'm always thinking of the little rats. Sarah says, hi, girls gone to cinema room to watch you and stuff their faces with popcorn, no doubt. Oh man, that sounds delicious. There were so many amazing flavors that you guys had there. That machine is quite sophisticated. For it to have the ability to do all the different types, like, yes. Yes, please. So the reason why I'm upgrading my shield, even though I'm doing unarmed, is because the defense rating will still increase just because I have it equipped in my primary slot. So it's like little tips like this that actually really do help. Well, I hope they enjoy the show. Sarah says hi, that's so funny. Every time I think of Sarah, I think of salt and pepper. And I shiver in fear. But then I remember how sweet Sarah is. The battle mage. I'm not going to use this abyss artifact. I'm actually not. I need to save them for my stats. So, okay. And we're doing a fist-only challenge run, so I'm going to share in terms of like instruction and guides of what I can, but mostly I'm just trying to figure it out. All of the main quest stuff from this point forward is all new to me, so I'm just figuring it out as well, kind of along the way. So, pretty fun. I'm going to show you guys something pretty cool today if I have time at the end of the stream too. Alright, so for skills, let's see if we can boost up our health because I am hurting. Ooh, I only have one, so that's not gonna do it. We need 3 artifacts, so... okay. That's a problem. That's okay though, we just need to survive. We just need to get better. Let's go talk to Renee. Oh, look at that chunkers. He's a loafy cat. Come here, boy. No. Come here. Come here, boy. There's no way your big butt is gonna outrun me. Come here. He's a loafy one. Look at this dude. He's so cute. Oh, I love this one. See? This is like spooky if she had as much food as she wanted. You are so precious. You're gonna come with me. You're coming with me today. Let's go talk to my green girlfriend. Oh, that's too funny. I love this cat. I want this cat. He's just a loafy boy. I wonder if he would eat... actually, I'm sure I have raw meat, but they were like probably fish or chicken, I'd imagine. I can get him up to 25 just by petting him, and the rest would be food, but it'd have to be the food he likes, which could potentially be the chicken or the fish. Does he like the scratches? I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. Let's see. Let's inspect. No, I can't tell. Can't tell. Alright, little dude. You be cool out there. I don't have any meat, I don't think. You might want to eat this. But I can only use this. I can't, oh, discard. Eat your fish. Eat it before the humans take it. No, the little kitty stole. He can have it too. That's fine. The fat cat was like, screw you, man. And the little one's just tearing it up. Come on. I was trying to tame this dog, by the way. And it didn't work because every time I dropped some food, the humans would go and grab it from my hands. And it was just insane.
Fancy a peek at the cuts that just come in?
Marcus says, my Kofi will explain a few things, so I won't go over it again. How have you found performance on the PS5? The cat is ghost size. No way. Ghost is, yeah, he's like 20 pounds, right? He's like a big chunker. I think the performance on the PS5 has been fine. I've only had it crash a single time, and There was one area, like the bear area, on stream when it was kind of like stuttering ever so slightly. But that's the only time I've experienced anything of the sort. And I've been in other battles, really large scale battles. I've seen like the entire, like the entire map, so to speak. So yeah, I haven't experienced any actual issue. Oh no, she didn't have anything back yet because I just used it already.
Farewell.
Darn it.
I'll be here when your hunger is.
I love Renee. Love me some Renee. Fam says bro found his other half. Yeah, I did. I love that little thing. Okay, so if we, that doesn't give me nearly as much. I'm gonna have to go for quantity over quality now, so I'm just gonna make the standard grilled chicken and grilled meat until I'm able to get more meat. I don't know of another vendor around here, and I don't have my own vendor from my camp yet, so no worries, no worries. We just need to not get hit, right? The strategy to winning is not getting hit. Let's just go ahead and continue grilling all the meat, and once we do that, we'll be able to continue on to secure the safe house at Payloon. And all of this is new in terms of main quest for me. I have not experienced or seen any of it yet, so this is all new. Any puzzles or anything like that along the way is going to be a brand new experience, so we can kind of figure it out together. But he got so angry. I didn't even mean to bump into you, man. They're feisty today. Feisty. Alright, we're gonna go in here. I will definitely check out the Kofi for sure. Marcus says, I can't wait to play and get stuck in this. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear your part of like, oh man, have you gone here yet? Or did you try this yet? Like, oh, it's gonna be cool. Because we play quite differently, I think. Elvis over on TikTok says, I'm on chapter 6, but I don't have a good shield. Any suggestions, please? A good shield. So honestly, I'll be very honest with you, and I'm not ever trying to be rude, but I'm just trying to make it clear. Like, when it comes to shields and gear in particular, yes, they do have base stats, but they're largely cosmetic, right? Like the variations are going to largely be cosmetic. So when you look at your different gear that you have available to you, like say for example, if you're looking at your shields, which I don't even know, I haven't even claimed any of my shields or anything yet. But let's say that you have your shield, you can always focus on refining it. So, I would go mostly on like, which one do you think looks the best or do you like the most? And then start refining it. Go to a blacksmith and start refining it. There's not like some magic, be all end all shield. Typically they're just going to have your defense, and they may have something like attack or movement speed, or they may have some other kind of built-in stat that you see. Like in the city guard shield, you have just like that defense, attack speed, and movement speed. That's pretty the most common ones, but you might also have other base stats in there. Those base stats are going to be slightly different, and they could be vary depending on the shield you're going to get. But refining the shield in particular, and then slotting in abyss gears that have defense is going to make anything super viable. So I would never focus on like, where's the OP or the best shield in the game? Like, that's just what YouTubers, which I am one, but that's just what we do to try and make you guys click on the videos. But if you actually know about the game, like I would never do that. To me, it's just not good information on the game, because any shield can be OP if you refine it and upgrade it enough. If you have, most of them have 2 gear slots or abyss gear slots. So what you want to do is you want to open those up and then slot in some more defense. So if you're lacking in defense, that's what you want to do. But any shield's going to be viable. Just upgrade it and then open your cores if you need more defense and put in some fortification gears. But yeah, there's no like best shield in the game or best this in the game, because I could easily remove these gloves right here. And I could remove the cores and put them in some basic gloves, and it would be just as good. Maybe with a variance of 1 or 2 attack, so the differences are quite minimal, in that way. So don't get caught up on the best gear. It's whatever you want, and whatever you're willing to invest in. So just like in real life. Alright, so let's do this up here. Fam says over on YouTube, for me, I think I have to wait over a year to buy it. And we're gonna get you sorted. Once I get YouTube rich, everybody's gonna be able to play games all the time. Anywhere in the world. But by the time you play it, fam, it's gonna be perfect. By the time fam plays it, they don't have, the thing is they don't have regional support, which that's kind of sucky. Once you taught me about that, I was like, oh. I figured that was always, I thought that was kind of standard. It's not. It's something, it's like a choice that they have to make, a business decision. And I was like, ah, I understand that now. It just never really occurred to me. Okay, where's my safe house? It must be up here somewhere then. Whoa! Hold on. I didn't realize.
I saw that coming. Your stance is weak.
You're weak. He just tanked that, my gosh. Okay, buddy.
You're nothing but Giant's lapdogs.
Oh, I thought you were dead. Those guys are really tanky. Those big guys with the axes, they can be really tanky. Uh-oh. So is the path in the grass? That's what I'm trying to understand here. Ooh, okay, his leather armor, nice. So in the other episode, they had mentioned and kind of alluded to like stealth. Maybe I need to be wearing their gear. I don't know. Because you can get pieces of their gear, and the way disguises work, it is kind of interesting. I'll show you guys here in a minute, actually. Let's just figure out this quest real quick. But first, we look around. Nothing. My eyelash is stabbing my eyeball. More swords, axes that I don't need. I haven't done very many side quests, so my inventory's not the biggest, so. Knock, knock. Uh-oh. Oh, stealth. Nice. And he didn't use a knife, so it didn't invalidate my challenge run. I thought he was going to go for the stab. Good tip, Marcus. Marcus says the best early free shield is Shield of Conviction. It's in the chest within the Church of Calphade, high base defense. Cool thing about that shield, because I have it, is it's a sister shield to the Shield of Betrayal, which you get in the story mode, so it has like some lore significance to it.
Next time, save a few for me.
But yeah, it comes upgraded a bit already and stuff, so it's, a lot of the cool gear you find is upgraded to a degree, so it saves you a few upgrades and materials.
Why the fuck do you go and do that?
My gloves look so awesome. Oh my gosh, I love that you can see all that in the cutscenes.
Jan, Dwayne, take care of planting the explosives.
Wouldn't it be better if we all look for him? Unka, you, of course me.
Unka's so cool. I wonder when we unlock
Let's
him.
make a day of it.
We'll set up the
What are you on
explosives
about?
and away your
I
signal.
don't take orders from you.
Let's go.
Jan is such a pain in the
You and
butt,
I have a
man.
few things to settle.
Grudges are for cockless cowards. Let it go. We're busy enough.
He taught me like 3 cuss words in the first few streams I've been using regularly.
Before we even start, take us all down with you.
Unka's like, sheesh.
Let's just talk outside.
Voice of reason. I can't wait until we unlock him. Not that we're gonna be able to use him, I guess, on this file, but Fam says, yeah, it's like a disguise from the mission where you rescue Jan. There you go. We just talked about this. This is what they're referring to then, because right before in yesterday's stream, they mentioned like, hey, you know, you can enter this area and be careful, because if not, if you're noticed, they're gonna attack more Palinese people. So that's pretty interesting. I'm assuming that like we have to go stealthy. I don't know. Equipping disguise gear reduces your visibility, giving you more time to infiltrate hostile territory before being noticed. Utilizing nearby cover as foliage, wagons, and straw bales will help you safely reach the heart of enemy territory while staying out of sight. However, you may find these tactics less effective against certain enemies. Uh-oh. My cats are going crazy. Oh, Marcus and Susanna supporting the Inhuman One's dream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Ko-fi. You guys are amazing. I didn't have a goal up, and you guys are just like, you know what? If there was a goal, smash. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. It comes up so late. I don't know why it does that. Thank you, guys. Praise the tipsters indeed. Thank you, Marcus and Susanna and Sarah. Fam says, you may not even play Damien yet. I have not even played Damien, correct. There's instances where you actually can't play them because... Oops, my phone almost fell off the desk. Because there's like story-based reasons why they're like, hey, I'm unavailable. I'm like, okay. Damien was like, yeah, I'm gonna go here and I have to handle something for my sword master or whatever. And we're like, okay. And it's just like, can't play as her right now. I'm like, there it is. Thank you so much, Marcus and Susanna. I really appreciate you guys. Didn't even have a goal. Well, I guess I can go over the camouflage now. It'll be perfect. So what we do is when you look at your stats, so you just go into your inventory and you press the big button, and it's going to show your stats on the right or your stats on the left, and like any, I'd say, active effects on the right. So we have trade goods profit, increased damage, blah, blah, blah. That's great, right? So the difference is that on the camouflage, you're actually going to see where it says, like, it'll say, for example, Jackal camouflage 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 2 or whatever, right? So we're going to do here, and we're going to grab, here you go. We have the cloak. So when we add the cloak, you can then see that it says Jackal disguise. So if you look at the cloak item right here, it says Jackal disguise right under the defense. So then if we go into stats, it now should have Jackal disguise 1 out of, okay, it's 3. So this requires 3 pieces. So then you go to our little coat, and then we go to our leather helm, and it should now be 3 of 3. Oh, wow. And we're allowed to now be disguised and camouflaged to both Jackal and Black Bears. So that's crazy. Marcus says, in case you want to buy some grippy thumb caps, might help with the game. For sure, for sure. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are too kind. So now we're gonna be missing out on obviously some defense and all that, but maybe maybe by sneaking around it'll be a little bit more beneficial. We'll see. Because I mean, I have been using tons of heals, so maybe I just get to the objective. All right, off we go. Thanks again. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Search for Shane's whereabouts. Okay, will do. Let's take a look at the map. I bet they're gonna be like, when did this Jackal get this amazing set of gauntlets? We need to get on the main road, really. So this main path will be through this grass. The grassy patch. Let's see if I have to be like inconspicuous, or I can just do what I normally do and run around like a fool. Map. Okay, I just just turn around. We'll just turn back around and go this way. I don't know if I have to... Okay, whenever I see red dots, I'm going to try and be a little more, I guess, less obvious. Even though I have glowing golden gloves. How much damage do your gauntlets do, bro? I mean, a decent amount, considering, but... Remember, you can always increase how much damage you do by swapping things out. So 19 attack right now. Alright, so let's go this way. I wonder if I have to, like, walk or not crouch or jump or be an idiot like I normally am playing. Because then they're gonna be like, what is he doing? This is suspicious. Okay, there's lots of people here. I didn't even know you could get gauntlets, not gonna lie, I'm in chapter 3. Yeah, you can get tons of different gear. I'm in chapter 7, doing a fist-only challenge run right now, and we just took a deviation and went way to the east. And although we were underleveled, we were able to acquire the gloves by completing the Bone Pit Arena. And it was tons of fun. It took like most of the stream yesterday, but it was great. Yeah, they don't notice anything at all. There's like a million people. Oh, I wish I could stop that violence. I want to punch him for. I hate when people pick on people that can't defend themselves. I am literally camouflaged 100%. This is insane. Wait, what? Hold on, hold on. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just said, oh my gosh, I'm 100% camouflaged. I got punched right in the mouth. Now I'm angry. I can't believe that. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, that's fine. You know, the funny thing is, might as well keep that on as long as I have this hat on. It should actually override. I can't believe that.
Try to run now.
Oh, lovely. Thank you for all those hits, sir. Alright. What the ball, man. What the ball. That was insane. Brandon says, I'm using the Darkbringer. I think it's called... Yeah, that is what it's called. Did you beat Untumbra? I forget who. Untumbra's sword, I believe. That is a pretty cool sword. I removed the Abyss gear for it, and I think I slotted it into the Lord's sword on my main file, so... This file, I'm obviously doing fists only, but... Fam says, it doesn't say you completely invisible to them. Maybe your dashing around caused that? Yeah, you're probably right. I wasn't even like... I barely was like in a light jog, you know, as they say. A soft J. I was like, come on, man. So you're completely correct. And even the tooltip before we did the camouflage said, although some things may not work or whatever. So I was like, okay. That sucks, but fam, as per usual, very, very observant. Guess I wasn't completely invisible. I'm like, everyone in the world is texting me right now. Well, they only text me when I stream, of course. Otherwise, I never get messages from anybody. Like, ever. Alright, so we're all good there. Yeah, that was terrible. I can't believe that happened. So much for the disguise, huh? I did try it, but instead I have to just destroy the entire town with my fisticuffs. And there's a recipe in here. I mean, not that it matters, but there's a recipe in this building. Might as well grab it, right? I can't see it yet because I'm being bombarded by these Neanderthals. Alright, everybody just calm down. Where's my recipe? There it is. Grilled meat and fish, you say? Lovely. Alright, was that a necessary deviation? Absolutely not. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. Oh gosh, oh gosh.
My friend.
Oh, you're good. My bad. I almost killed the prisoners again. This dude's coming in hot. Why are you running and you stop? Oh, coward. Alright, 136 meters. How far exactly? Yep, it's far. Okay, so I bet we make it to the main street. Alright, so far, we're not getting as, you know, bombarded as we were before. Running through all our heals. You want to run, of course, but then that means somebody must be brave behind me, right? That's how you cowards work. Yup, he's dead. Okay. We'll come over this way. Marcus says, what game are you planning on next after your Crimson High? Honestly, April is pretty clear, and then, you know, so the next big game I'm covering is going to be The Relic the First Guardian, which comes out on May 26th, allegedly. I've seen nothing, no marketing since the Game Awards, so that's really bizarre to me, but The Relic the First Guardian, I think that's the title. I know it's a stupid name, because it's really hard to say. Because it could be Guardian the First Relic, or Relic the First Guardian, or I don't know, something like that. May 26th, I believe. I also received a key from the devs for AI Limit, because they have a new DLC out. And then I got a key for Grime 2 as well. But that was, you know, I've been sitting on those for weeks now. I don't know how relevant those titles are. I mean, AI Limit and stuff is Souls-like, so it's only kind of always relevant. And Grime is a Metroidvania, so we have some options there. But once I beat the challenge run, I'll definitely jump into either one of those, or something from the backlog. But yeah, good question. Once I approach the end of this, I'll know kind of what decision to make from there. But one of those two games or the backlog, and then just keep going from there. Okay, I need to actually really go this way. Rock says, lots of casualties. Yeah, I think it's the Relic the First Guardian. There you go, that's the one. Nice one, Rox, you read his mind. Yeah, I didn't even see the comments comes in so late. But yeah, you guys are correct. You guys know me. You guys know me too well. I just did a Mortal Kombat uppercut. I like that. Okay, so I guess destroying the entire town was it was just something we had to do. It was the only kind of logical step to take out the entire town. But yeah, it'll either be that'll be the big major game. Anything kind of in between to fill the time would be AI Limit, Grime 2. A backlog game like finishing up Code Vein at some point. This is just we got a few options. It just depends on kind of what we're in the mood for together. We do have our 6-year anniversary celebration, like our viewer stream coming up. That should be based on the poll results, most likely the 18th, so a Saturday. We'll be doing a 6-hour stream playing some co-op games, just random stuff, like maybe a Souls-like type co-op title, and I bought Arc Raiders against my better judgment. $30 I'll never get back for a game that people just love for some reason. But I know that you guys want to see that, or some of you guys did, and it's a game that a lot of people play, and it's fun in a co-op kind of setting, so I was like, alright. Against my better judgment, I got a game that I usually talk trash about. But no, it'll be fun. I can imagine some of the dumb things that can happen on stream, especially if you're streaming, like, you naturally already are gonna have something terrible happen, so. And then with you guys added to the mix, oh man, the variables are just gonna be crazy. Oh, I got sidetracked. I'm over here like seeking out combat. That's not what we want to do. I'm a warmonger, man. And me too. I love all this. Maybe a little cash. Yeah, also, one of the things I'm gonna work on though is that, so these games are just so massive, right? And I have to have like, so I usually have a game that I like just to enjoy just off stream, which fortunately it's this game for me, which is, it's kind of nice when you can sync up the game you enjoy, the content you're making. It's very rare that it's like the game you want to play offline as well. So I have a game that I have for like just my own mental, like, you know, peace of mind game, right? Whenever I get to play it casually. And then I always keep a handful of games that are kind of like evergreen for like content. Like, okay, like some of the Souls like they need to have on the back burner just in case like something comes out or whatever content wise. And recording, like, so a lot of the content that or games that I cover, and then I have whatever new games featured, but I have to kind of constantly cycle through that. So on the Xbox they make it so much easier because you can have like little external hard drives. I think you can do the same on PlayStation based on what I was researching, but I'm not sure if it's like a specific thing, but I'm gonna do that so I can have more, just, you know, I need the ability to have more like games freed up, because 1 terabyte is just, this day and age is not enough. It just it's not. But my Xbox One, in fact, I have like a 4 terabyte external hard drive that just has, I mean, it's got all my games there. I always get weird about uninstalling games because, as you know, in digital games, I like to collect the physical media. But I have been kind of like leaning more towards digital just for convenience. But anyways, I like to. The digital is fine because it's so convenient and easy to have, and you can, you know, maneuver, manipulate, oh, install, delete, whatever, until you lose the licensing rights, right? And then it's like, doesn't matter from what you spent, you don't have that game anymore. It's only happened a few times, but it's just scary. I like having the physical media. But I didn't even, at the time, I was like, okay, we'll see what this game's gonna be. It's either gonna bring world peace or it's gonna be terrible, and it shocked me. It's still very good. But Borderlands 4, the reason why I even mentioned all of that is because Borderlands 4 is a massive game. And I don't have space for it right now in my lineup. Who was that Gunka? Yeah, it was.
Shane.
Shane's got cool hair. Fam says, or maybe try some old games that you never play.
Stay still.
Physical collection forever, I agree. As a collector, I'm really big about having physical media instead of just the digital, because that can always be taken away. Online only games, for example, not having that component, even if you have the disc, you still can't play the game because it's like based on a server. But you know, it's nice to be able to say like, man, this is a piece of history. As I mentioned before, I once, you know, things are all, you know, said and done, one of my dreams would be to have like some sort of, I don't know if we'd call it a museum, but it's like a video game preservation thing where it's like you could, you know, see all the history of the different consoles and have some interactive bits to it and all that. I think that'd be really neat. Because to me, it's just such a big part of my life. Destroy 10? Oh, that's a challenge. Okay. Find the hidden explosive. What? Is it in the guy, you think? Oh, the explosive's probably over there. I wanted to move him. I didn't want to slam him against the wall. That's fine too, I guess. Physical collection forever. There you go, B4, money for me. As long as I say it can be B4, Borderlands 4, Gearbox, they take any of that. The fine print says they allow it. Oh, it's your buddy. Yeah, it was Unka. I love Unka. He just looks so cool. You know what I don't know and I am kind of concerned about? And this is why it's like, can you beat Crimson Desert using fists only? Because are there any instances where you can't play as Cliff? Because if you can't, I need to be able to use gloves or fists with either Unka or Damien. So otherwise we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh, there's the bomb. That's pretty sophisticated, man. Install the explosive. Okay. Oh my gosh. Of course, it's only 300 meters away, and now I'm going to be fighting with the explosive. How come? Okay, I can't even force palm punch right now. There must be something. I don't want it to be a puzzle. I'd much prefer it to be a fast travel point, but I don't know what's over here. We're going in. No, wrong button. Okay, well, this must be a puzzle area or something, because if you can see behind me, the little compass is gray. It's usually because there's like a question mark around it, so... Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. There it is. There it is. So that's our fast travel point. Lovely. Okay, so now we're good. We have 2 fast travel points. Let's go ahead and make our way to this next area. Let's take a look at the map and see where it wants us to go. Pretty much the base of the town. So we have to head to the main street, which is east, and then go due south. And then once we get to the tip of it, we go east again towards the docks, it looks like. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Marcus's Xbox does make it easy for gigabyte expansion with slot and back. I never understood why PlayStation didn't incorporate a slot instead of taking it apart. Yeah, same. Probably so you can void the warranty. They're probably like, how do we make them void the warranty so that when it breaks, they have to buy a new one? But yeah, it's I'm real big on the physical media, but since it's so convenient to have the digital stuff, unless it's a game that I absolutely like, oh my gosh, I want this game in my life, I can't stop dreaming about it kind of thing. And I want the physical media, you know? It's just even, you know, but... There's been some collateral damage. Alright, we got an Abyss artifact for our troubles. You know, I kind of wanted to try to be stealthy again, but I kind of look awesome now. I wish I could always have a bomb on my back. Like, that looks so much better than the shield. I want that all the time, please. Is he asleep? This is invalidating my challenge run. Boom, I lose. I have to delete the file and start over. Just kidding. There should be a way to just to break the neck like you did in the other cutscene. You can have a massive storage to PS5. Yeah, I think like 4 or 5 terabytes, right? If I'm not mistaken. But that's expensive. It's like $3,000. If you want the solid state Sony branded one, it's like $3,000. But if you just want an external hard drive, it's like $200 for 5 terabytes, you know? So that's where they get you. What the heck? Am I stuck? Oh yeah, I am. That guy was like invincible, man. 8 terabyte? Ugh. I bet that's $4,000. Price that, Rox, if you can price it for me. Since you know it's 8 terabytes. It's thousands of dollars, and there's no way. that I could pay that, or willing to even pay that. That's like 30 times as much as the console's worth. 8TB SSD is probably $3,000 because it's just how they do it. My goodness. Fam says, and people seeing a guy that will go Allahu Akbar any moment. That's terrible, fam. That is terrible. I can't believe I read that out loud. Rock says 90 euros per terabyte. That's still terrible. Move, bats! So $100 per terabyte. $800 essentially. But obviously be less with the conversion. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This is probably a way to some secret gear, I'd imagine. Ah, the bats are everywhere. Get away, demons. I see, the thing is, I don't know if Sarah's listening. I enjoy bats. I love bats. One of my favorite animals, in fact. But I can't stand rats. A lot of people say bats are flying rats. I disagree. Wholeheartedly, in fact. I disagree wholeheartedly. What's the path? Am I not going the right way? This doesn't look any thicker on my map than the other path, but that's fine. Looking for that thick path. Very nice. Oh, there you go. Oh, the horse. I'm sorry. I saw something running at me. When I get all punchy, I don't discriminate between enemies and friends or foes. I'm just punching stuff. All right. Cliff is noisy when he has these gloves on. I do love Batman. Batman is for a longest period of time one of my favorite heroes. Now that I'm older, but when I was younger, Spider-Man was my absolute favorite. There's a lot of iterations of Spider-Man, and depending on the comics and stuff like that. And there's a few that I really enjoy. And then the animated one back in I don't know when, but it was so good. I'm not really a big fan of like the Tom Holland Spider-Man, the one that's like super dependent on like Iron Man and Avengers influence and stuff like that. I like the different iterations of Spider-Man, but not all of them. And Batman's pretty cool though. I like that he's kind of like peak in terms of what he's done to actually be skillful and martial arts, whatever else. And a lot of people are like, he's just rich, and anybody that's rich could do that. It's like, yeah, probably not. Money can make you do some things, not all things. And he's really smart. I like the detective side of him, you know, and I think the Arkham games did so good in kind of showcasing and highlighting that part of him. He used to be called the world's greatest detective or whatever in the comics, so I think they did really good to highlight that part of it. I have a family.
Oh, your armor won't save you from me. You from me.
You guys are just relentless, man. No, I have to scratch my forehead.
What's this all for?
Very good, very good. I would be surprised if he survived. The Tobey Maguire version, oh gosh. I mean, the only reason why the Tobey Maguire version somehow resonates with me is because it's like a hero that's kind of like, you think you'd have all this happiness and whatever and success because you have powers, but you don't. So I like that aspect, but the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I don't know. He's okay, and I did enjoy those for a time, but he's definitely, I don't know. It's decent, but he's not quite there for me. Andrew, yeah, I like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man a little bit better. But in terms of like the animation or the comics, like the animated series of the comics, I like. I mean, those are way better to me than the movies. The movies are cool because it's like, you know, bringing the hero to life. That's fun. But yeah, if you have 30 different origin stories and whatever, it just gets kind of old after a while. But I do like the comics and I like the animated series. But yeah, I would say the best would be Andrew Garfield for me, just because I enjoy that line a little bit better. And then Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire is fantastic though, because that's like whenever he's at his peak, like, damn, this sucks. I'm a hero and I'm so stressed I lost my powers and I can't get anything I want in my life, but I have to sacrifice myself for everybody else. And a lot of that resonates with me quite a bit. And it reminds me of my life when I was, you know, coming into my... Well, now I'm in like the really good part of my life, but up until then. So it's kind of cool to see even, you know, powers and whatever aren't the answer, you know? Alright, everybody just calm down. Stop fighting me for 3 seconds, please. 64 meters away. No! Okay, I almost died.
Send them all to the grave.
Is somebody coming after me? Yo, what an idiot. He tripped. You're a loser. No, gosh, we're gonna fall in the water and drown. You know Cliff isn't the best swimmer. That was hilarious. He tripped. Fam says Maguire's the GOAT. Marcus, I love Batman also. I have my old comics still from back in the day. Man, I had at the time collected some cards and stuff. It was really nice. How do I place said bomb? Oh, I love it. I wish I had the bomb on my back. That's so much cooler. Wait for the right moment. Just wait. Wait for the right moment. But yeah, I had collected cards and stuff that were... The artwork was just phenomenal. I forget who did the art, but I have like almost every card except like 5, and I think that's worth like quite a bit now. And you know, it's just cool stuff like that. Just good nostalgia. Fam says Maguire's just the GOAT. I do enjoy his, because it was like one of the, obviously like the first that was like meaningful, but I don't know. He's kind of, he's a little too goofball for me, a little too losery, because the other one was kind of cool, but, but he still was like picked on or whatever, but not like, oh my gosh, you know, everybody just steps on me kind of thing. Okay, it said wait for the right time. Usually there's a wait option, so I was waiting for that if I got far enough away, but maybe I need to be close. Yeah, he has the real webs, indeed. That means you're the legit Spider-Man. Rock says at least he has the real power. Yeah, I agree. I love that he had the webs come from his wrist. Wait for the right moment. I guess as I'm going and mowing through the town, the city folk with my fist. Let's see, it's 5:10 a.m. It's probably going to be nighttime. It's going to be when it needs to happen. have so much stuff. But this is fine. We're gonna sell it all. Andrew and Gwen were a good romantic story, but less real Spider-Man. I enjoyed that Spider-Man quite a bit. Yeah, he was a little like too cool, but I did enjoy that. Like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was almost too cool, but I loved it. I thought his was fantastic. Pat Scott over on TikTok says, "Congrats, you figured the boss fight out. I was watching you yesterday learning." Oh, nice. Did it help you any? I don't remember your name. You might have just been lurking, huh? I don't remember your name or commenting because I typically have a pretty decent memory. I hope that it helped. And yeah, we beat the boss yesterday. It was fantastic. That particular fight, although it was quite sloppy for like in my perspective, I think it was pretty fun to watch because the fight was going both ways. Like I started off really strong and then I started getting my ass handed to me. And then ended up being like really like down to the wire where I won without getting hit, like even though I was like one shot. So it was good. It was a great fight. Okay, so I don't know. It's not letting me do the wait option, so I must have to just like truly just wait it out. And we'll go to this area on the map in the meantime. There's probably like a bed in there or something. Bed and breakfast. Fam over on YouTube says Andrew's version was a real genius and he built and made everything by himself. Yeah, I like that too. Like I think all of the iterations have a pretty good, I don't know. They all have pretty good things like features that I'm like, yeah, that's Spider-Man-esque. Now for Tom Holland, I like him. I think he's a good kid or whatever. But I just don't like that since the Avengers became like super duper popular. Like then they brought that line because the line that I'm familiar with and the Spider-Man that I know, he actually initially declined being in the Avengers and then he ended up running the Avengers for a period of time. So it's like that's the story that I know. He wasn't some like kid looking up to like a father figure type thing and super duper like, oh, I need guidance, Daddy Iron Man or Daddy Downey Jr. But I was like, oh, because that kind of got annoying. I'm like, dude, like grow your own pair, please. But it's still very good in terms of like the stories that they've been doing and all that. But like the storylines and all that, I enjoy it. But I just don't like, and initially how he was so dependent on that and looked up to him. It's like the Spider-Man was like that I knew was witty and smart, and he was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do this Avenger stuff. And he didn't. And then he ended up, after something happened in his timeline, had to actually become the leader of the Avengers for a period of time. And I thought that was really nice. I want to say that's when the Sinister Six were like doing their thing, but you know, whatever. Nerd stuff, you know? I'm just kidding. I love comics and heroes, but he's still he is still very young. That's very true.
I'll take a look.
And because of that, he hasn't developed that part yet. But the one I knew and grew up with was also in high school. And he was like going into college, figuring out his life. And he wasn't as like dependent on like
What's taking you?
another superhero figure. He had to figure it out. And that was the allure to me. Punch him. He just prison shanked him. Wow. But yeah, because he's always a high school age. But they make him seem like he's like how it really was in high school. You're like, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're just trying to live. If I hit the bomb, that would be incredible. Okay, no, I didn't. Oof. That was their donut delivery for the morning. And then there was light. Somebody's gonna... Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's Jan, right? No, it's Unka. Unka's so cool. Pass the torch. See, I have torches, or I've sold them all now, but can we even use a torch? I don't think you can use the torch. I pick them up all the time, and I've never seen to use them. I've never actually looked, but...
What was stolen?
Am I Unka now? Damn, we're destroying that. Yarg! And the door shuts. Ink. Unka. Unka's highlight reel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, please. Is Jan actually good? Okay, he talks so much trash. And here he goes. Yeah, he's actually good. Okay. Good job, Jan. You don't just talk the talk. Okay. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That was very Legolas. I actually watched the Two Towers yesterday. Well, I didn't watch it all because it's like 50 hours of movie, but I watched some of it, the first like hour and a half, and man, it's just so good. What am I supposed to do? I'm just supposed to kill stuff? Seize Payloon, brothers! See if I can read real quick. Rock says the three characters together make me remember Golden Axe Trio. Golden Axe was a good game. Golden Axe was fantastic. Come here, boy. Like, this is about as low performance as it gets. Because there's a million actual NPCs on screen that you can fight. And they're actually interacting. So Marcus, this is a good test right here. It's about as janky as it gets. I mean, even still, I mean, considering all the ass kickery that's happening. Get off of me. Okay. Oops, are you good? Oh my, I think I might have hit the wrong guy. The newest will be the start where we go to college now with Aunt May lost and everyone doesn't know who he is anymore. I forgot why they forgot about him. Was it Jake Gyllenhaal created the memory loss thing with as Mysterio? I don't remember. I don't know why no one remembers who he is anymore. But it's gonna be Man Spider, isn't it? I cannot wait to see that one. Especially because I think he's gonna become Man Spider. Which is my theory, but because his, you know, you see it's like an actual transformation for him. I want to say that's how he'd get his natural webbing as well. I don't remember how they got amnesia. I don't remember who he is though. He had to like make a choice or something. I don't remember. All right, game, return to me. Return to that high performance we love so much. I cannot wait for this movie. My wife actually was the one that let me know the trailer came out, and I was like, oh, we watched it together, and I was like, oh, wow. Marcus says the performance looks very good. It shows what can be done on a bespoke engine. I can't imagine, like, I mean, there's all this stuff happening on like these people are all punchable, you know, so it's like very interesting. Am I supposed to go in here? Where am I supposed to go? I'm gonna go in here. Tides of Annihilation is going to be fantastic, but there's no way in hell that's coming out this year. They say, I mean, I thought they said, but there are rumors, but I'm like, no, that game's not coming out till 2027 or later. Oh no! Get off of me. Dang it. Alright, you have to die now. I was gonna go upstairs peacefully, but you jumped on me like a wildebeest, and now You're mine. Now I'm gonna make you my girlfriend. Alright, is it time to fight? Tides of Annihilation is gonna be great. Ballad of Antara never was real. Even though I thought it was, it looked great. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be real. It just looked too good to be true. Like Crimson Desert, I'm surprised it's real. Like, it's so damn good. But this could have been one of those games that's like, yeah, that shouldn't be real. Where Winds Meet also shouldn't be real. Ballad of Antara will never be real. Tides of Annihilation is coming out probably next year or later. But I'd love to play those games. Fam says he asked Strange to make everyone forget about him and reset the multiverse. Oh gosh, why did I forget? What movie was that? Do you remember the movie, brother? I don't remember. Are those cockroaches? Oh god. Gross. And that's, I think at that point that he was like in love and that was his girlfriend and stuff, right? And then right when they're about to like be together kind of thing, and he's like, okay, I gotta wipe everybody's memory because I gotta sacrifice. See, that's the thing with Spider-Man. He always has to sacrifice what he wants. How do I go upstairs? No Way Home? How come I don't remember that? I saw that one in theaters too. Gosh, I'll have to rewatch that. I definitely have to watch that then. Black Space Engine is very impressive. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I caught a fly. I went all Mr. Miyagi on him. I'm thinking, do I go like the normal path or do I just do this and... Stop it! Okay, stop it. Now it's saying down. Okay. Well, then maybe I do need to go kind of a more normal pathway, I suppose. But then it wants me to go up again. So how high is this place? How high can we go? There's a thing you must try in this game. Try to release 50 bugs in a tavern and see what happens. 50 bugs in a tavern? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right, where he met Toby. Yeah, that's literally where the multiverse... Yeah, okay, then that makes sense. And I remember they all talked about like the sacrifices they had to make and where their May or their Parker or their uncle was dead. And so, okay, I remember now. Thanks, fam, I remember. 50 bees to be precise. Oh, I can only imagine the tavern folk will not be too happy. Where the heck am I supposed to go, man? It's like, go down, go up. Where the heck must I go? That didn't work, okay. 50 bees to be precise. Don't need bees. I mean, hell, you just drop cockroaches around me, I'm done for. Okay, am I dumb? Or is there just not another staircase or something? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer about my intelligence just yet. What the ball am I supposed to do? Seize Pei Loon. Maybe I just need to punch stuff then? I should be helping my brethren out there, I guess. Okay, I don't think this is anything. Okay. Let's go seize Pei Loon and then get that last percentage. Bees are just extra. Yeah, they are. 1.53. Who else wants some punchies? Very nice. Yeah, would you quit picking on somebody? So, where's the last enemy? You one-eyed jackal. Let's see. We're at 1.22%. I just need to get out then and fight some more people then. The ghost came by for more wine. Oh, heck yeah. More than popcorn going on there then. Sarah says the rats are very loving. You should get some. I get bats or a chameleon. I don't know, man. I just feel like they'd bite me. Like their little teeth. If you hold them and they don't like it, like I feel like they'd bite. I've done it! Show me your leader. Yeah, there's no way. Rats to me are kinda questionable creatures. I feel like they'd bite me or something. Give me wine and I know things. Absolutely. Reclamation Day. I love it. Alright, Payloon is ours. And its neighboring city Bayen can join the party. As long as they bring the mead. Like, look at what I've done! Are they fireworks? Alright, let's not do that while I'm here. Defeat Ludwig. With pleasure. How many heals do I have? Ooh, not many. I have no heals. Actually. 7 skewers. And that. 7 skewers and some tea. Well, shoot. I think they had enough wine. A lot of giggling going on and pulling phases. Oh, you gotta love it though, right? You gotta love it. We're having a good time. No way home. One of us. Okay, let's do this. Okay, nobody's punchable right now. There you go. There you go. Big mistake, buddy. The only reason I'm killing them is because I think I can probably get some meat off of them, or some skewers maybe. There you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. I got some meat skewers. We're in business again. The only reason why I'm fighting these fools. Just want to get a little bit of stuff. That's right. I'll keep getting his cloth. It's fine. They made a lot of copy-paste enemies here. Yeah, I mean, there's only like 3 types of enemies like per faction. It seems like you got the big guy, you got the little guy, you got the berserker dude. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. I mean, considering they have so many enemies on screen. But yeah, there's tons of repeats. Marcus's breaking news. Apparently, Sarah has a crush on you. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm flattered, I must say.
But you Greymanes are a hard lot to kill.
I must say I'm flattered. That's too funny. That's the wine talking, Marcus.
How'd you do it?
I think anybody's cute after a few drinky drinks.
Find out, shall we?
Hi, Ludwig. If that is your real name. Nice. Alright, please don't give me my sword. There you go. I am actually paralyzed. Okay, there you go. Lovely. I can't even hit this guy. Probably not too weak against lightning, considering he's his mastery of it, right?
If I finish what Muir did it, no.
Oh my. Oh my. I can't hit this guy. I'm paralyzed. Oh, okay, buddy. Let's wait for a strike. We can parry any projectiles. We're gonna just dodge. Blushing slightly. Who, me? That's the sunlight. Dude, this guy's intense, man. And we're down to our grilled meats. I couldn't do it. I was trying to do this. So I could dodge those. So it'd be really nice to be able to pick up these beams and just bonk them on the head with them, but... There was like a black hole effect there. Okay, so dude, bro. Boom, and then... There you go. I don't think he's dead yet. There's no way this is... And I have no heals. Rock says, for me... No, for now, the bosses are not memorable. I've enjoyed every boss fight so far. They all had their, like, different mechanics, you know, and I've enjoyed that.
I wasn't planning to use this power, but you need to see it.
He's just using it to force? Yep. Next phase. That was insane, by the way. I like the bosses. They're all very different. They all have their mechanic. Once you figure out like how to lock on and do things like that, it gets a lot better. No way. Yeah, this is gonna be a trouble. Oh my gosh. What? Get up. He's like Thor. Yeah, there's no way I'm surviving this. And I can't use polymer pills on bosses. That is rough. Okay. Do we retry and just do the phase 1 better? I mean, we have plenty of heals, right? Enough, I guess. The health bar color shows how many phases. Yeah, like when it's blue, you know it's not the end. I think red is the last. Star Wars reference? Oh yeah, always rocked. Red is always the last bar. Very good, fam. See, fam notices those little details faster than I do. Mostly because it's hard for me to pay that much attention to those little details when I'm streaming. I'm the worst at multitasking, as I will always remind you guys. No, it's sucking me in.
Does that make jackals the superior beast?
Stop shocking me, you fool. All I have after this is grilled fish, right? I'm pretty much toast. Paralyzed again. Alright, well that was a little quicker, but I think we still use the same amount of heals, so not much better. Marcus is there watching on a 120-inch screen over there, so yes, they could see you. That's just the change in the lighting, the ambient lighting. That's all that it was. Okay, we've already seen this. I don't know how many heals I'm gonna have. Oh gosh. Doesn't much matter if you die instantly, I guess. Lovely. Okay, so we're gonna have to go get some food. Dang it. That's unfortunate. And hopefully Renee has some more meats for us. I'm trying to think if there's another place. I guess we could go to the taverns as well. Pick up some soups. Bits and bobs. What is this? Keep getting all these messages only when I'm trying to do my thing here. One second. What is this? Oh, okay. No worries. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to go ahead and, I'm assuming, head back to the tavern. But how far does this put me? So this is like the little pagoda thing. We should be fine. Let's go to Hernan. And we'll go to the tavern. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If Renee doesn't have all those meats, that's going to be a problem. Also, I might just want to make the better quality food as well. I could go hunting for a bit. I really don't want to do that, but we have an hour, so we have enough time to definitely beat the boss, but I don't want to waste too much time doing like side things. Also, we did pick up some abyss fragments. Let's take a look at our skills really quickly. Can we level up? Oh, perfect. That should bump our health up to like what? That's got to be over 750 now, right? Lovely. What's our health at? 675. Okay, not much better. I thought it was a lot more. It was a lot more than that. Let's sell some stuff then. I need to go ahead and talk with the tavern person. She should be over here. Rock says she always has meat for you. You bet she does. Slaya, what's up, Slaya? Slaya says, hey, Inhuman, hope you're doing well. Man, I'm so glad you're back. I had reached out to you multiple times just to see if everything was okay, how you're doing, and I didn't want to, you know,
Any time's right for a fresh pie.
impose or intrude or whatever. I just was like, you might be going through something, or you might be busy, or hey, you might not, enjoy the content, whatever. I was like, I'm not going to I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Because I just hadn't heard from you in a while, man. But I hope you're doing fantastic, my brother. Marcus Sarah texts me. It says you have a cute smile. I have dimples. One here. The camera's weird. So, see? Born and raised with those bad boys. But my beard pretty much covers them up now. Would the tea do anything for us? Oh my.
Need to rest from time to time.
How about the cheese? Oh, she's got all the things. My goodness. that's gonna help us a lot. I'm gonna buy this too, just in case I can use it for something. Maybe I can make a grilled cheese on the way, you know?
Rest up now.
I spent all my money on food so far. But yes, Leia, I hope you're doing good, man. Marcus, that's hilarious.
All are welcome under my roof.
Alright, we're gonna sell the things we don't need. I need to keep a full set, so this armor right here I'm gonna keep, so let's make sure we... I should have looked to see if I could actually use that. That's okay. Have I acquired said knowledge yet? Yes. So we need to be careful here. Can't go crazy with the sales. There. We've acquired that knowledge too. You can go away. You can go in there. Actually, I need that. Honey tea. It gives us tons of stamina. And so, okay, that's water. We don't really need that either. Logging it. How do I... I'm gonna gift her. See if she can give us something. Maybe additional food or something. That'd be 20 of them. That's about 20, I think. Slay says, I did see you mention, I appreciate you reaching out. I've had a lot going on. Oh, no worries, man. I hope everything's improved or getting better, though, for sure, man. I know you've been going through quite a bit. But yeah, just because I care, man, not because I'm trying to push you for review or anything stupid like that. You know, it's actually genuine. I just hope you know and can tell the difference between that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're good, man. And I know things tend to seem like they're going to get worse before they get better. But even my stuff hasn't been fully resolved yet. In fact, next week I got to go deal with that again. So it's like, good gosh, might as well get I should get a law degree as much as I have to deal with this stuff. Fam says, though you're going to do side things in Demoness today. Oh, thought you were going to side stuff. But you said there was a necklace that was like a second chance necklace, right? In Demoness. Yeah, I was going to, at the very end of the stream, show you guys something really cool with the Reed Devil area. But I don't even know the name. I didn't do any research. Let me see. No, all I have ready, yeah, so I don't have any research on that necklace. All I see in my note is like the Scarecrow little secret. It's not much of a secret, but she's at 100 trust now, finally. I think I could have probably just entered into the dialogue again, but it's fine. Yeah, I need to do better at planning that. I just wanted to get more main quest stuff today because yesterday was an entire side quest. The stream was all side. It's like 30 minutes of main quest. If I do research tonight, then I can show you guys that. If not, we have to still beat Ludwig. That's the primary concern. If we can't beat him, then that's unfortunate. But we want to beat him that way. After that's a good stopping point. Then I can either, if I have enough information, go to Demoness, and if not, then I can show you guys the thing I wanted to share with you. Slay says, I did see your message. I appreciate you reaching out. I had a lot going on. Slay says, I meant to reply, but I ended up getting busy and forgot. Oh, yeah, no worries, man. How are you liking the game, Inhuman? I'm loving it. This is, initially I had some reservations and I was, critical of it because there were some things that they just kind of missed on launch day. But within 3 to 4 days, I mean, the game had already been patched multiple times and for quality of life and just necessary changes that now to me it's a phenomenal game. I don't even really like doing the 10 out of 10 type stuff, but it's a damn good game. I really enjoy it. I can't stop playing it. You know, any opportunity I have free time wise, I'm trying to just find things or whatever if I'm not here, doing content, streaming, whatever. But yeah, I love this game. It's fantastic. Oh, sweet, man. Cool. I'm glad, Slayer. That means a lot to me, man. I just wanted to make sure you're good. And I was like, because it was all of a sudden, I was like, when you're present and then you weren't. And I was like, I hope I didn't say anything to like offend you or anything. And, sometimes that happens. And I just want to always make sure it's like, give me a chance to at least explain or like from my, hey, I wouldn't try to, they didn't mean to hurt you guys' feelings or anything like that. So no, that's good. Because yeah, I treat you guys like people, not viewers or numbers, so I don't ever want you to think that. I actually do care. So it's awesome. So Fam says this. Yeah, second wind. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, I actually did write that. Yeah. I did write that down. Okay, I just didn't research how to get it. So second wind gives you back full health. It's as good as a refined Palmer pill then. 30-minute cooldown. That's not terrible. I mean, that'll save me. And then Rock says best game of 2026 for now. I agree. Like, and then right after would be Neo 3. Like, but I don't think the Neo games have like as much reach in terms of the big demographic. So I don't know if it'll be a game of the year contender, but I think it like that game was phenomenal. It was really, really, really good from the start. Like there was no patch stuff needed really. Day one for Crimson Desert, they missed the mark on some big things, and then they fixed it within like 3 or 4 days though, and they've continuously patched quality of life things so quickly because they're, you know, what they're used to doing. But anyways, yeah.
Rest your bones.
I don't think she has anything else, so
Safe travels.
that's fine. Just wasted a bunch of money.
Hello.
It is what it is. So do we have enough heals now? I mean, that's not a ton, but let me go to Renee and see if my girl has some meat. It's just a fantastic game. Like, this to me is now, I would say, one of my favorite games I've played in a long time, and one of the most memorable I've played in a while, and then probably one of the best that I've played in recent times too. Like, it's just like overall, like, okay, I've played tons and tons of games. The rank's very high amongst that, you know, if not top 10, approaching top 10 for sure. And then just recently, I mean, 2026 is just killing it so far. I thought 2025 was gonna just do good, but they just keep on delivering, I'm telling you. Okay, and then I'll make the higher quality meats here. Telling you, man. Renee, I will be by later. Just you wait, girl. How do I come over here? Cook? Neo 3 was a good game, but boring. No, I don't think it's boring. I think that what I struggle with is... I'm just trying to cook. The, on the New Game Plus piece, like, they had some changes to it, but it wasn't enough for me to be like, okay, let me finish the second time. Because I got through, like, I don't know, a big chunk of it on my New Game Plus playthrough, but then I just kind of like, okay, I was like, oh, there's not too much different, too much incentive aside from, like, more powerful gear and things like that. And to me, that's not always enough. Like, if it's like the same gear, but just more powerful, like, so I'm like, let me wait for more content, then I'll go back and revisit. But yeah, that game was great. Slay says, I agree, it's an amazing game, a new favorite for me. Nice. Yeah, I think so too. It's definitely one of my favorites right now too, for sure. You know I love Neo 3, but this may beat Neo 3 for me. I agree in just terms of like the way, it's not like, I can't say the combat's better or anything like that, but it's just the whole package. It's slightly more appealing to me for some reason, but I mean, I love Neo, and Neo 3 was really good as well, but I'm thinking this might be a little bit better just because of the, I don't know, I'd say the whole package. You know, you've got like the setting, which I definitely enjoy, like the, you know, medieval sci-fi, medieval fantasy kind of setting or whatever you may want to call it. So yeah, I enjoy that quite a bit. They've done really good, I should say. But yeah, Neo is fantastic. The combat is like unmatched, especially for a Souls-like. But this one, it's just good in general. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's perfect in any regard in terms of like any, like the combat and stuff like that. There's just ways that because they have it more cinematic, it's like, it's not ever going to be as tight, you know, and responsive as you'd have in other games. But I still think it's like really good, and it just makes you feel cool when you play. You know, you're pulling off these really cool combos and taking out hordes of enemies, and it doesn't feel like Dynasty Warriors because that kind of like is almost cheap in the way that's like there's no weight to the combat. This has a proper weight to it, and I like it a lot because of it. So, oh no, I didn't make the extra one. Dang it. Slayer says 2026 has been amazing for gaming. I agree with Inhuman. As an overall game, this is better. Combat isn't as good, but there are great challenges in this. Yeah, I mean, I got my ass handed to me by Antombra for like, I was getting 2-shot, and I was like, oh, I actually have to like learn this fight, and so learning how to parry and all that stuff. Getting those gloves I have on right now, that was pretty difficult considering I was under leveled, and I went to this bone pit boss way east. So the further east you go, the higher level the content is essentially. And that was a challenge indeed. Like I was I got destroyed for like I think an hour and a half, and then I finally beat him. So it was a really good fight. It was like kind of like my level 1 challenge run for Neo 3, man. It was like it was getting pretty difficult, but it was not unfair. I mean, it felt fine. It felt fair and never broken or unbalanced, I should say. It was just because I was underleveled and I just wasn't learning his moves. You know, I wasn't paying enough attention. Then I started reading his moves really well, and that's when it really started clicking for me, like that particular fight. Alright, why does it keep saying, like... I guess I'm just gonna make the regular ones from now. Rock says Neo 3 was a Neo 2 remastered, yeah. It was similar to a good Souls boss for sure, yeah. Where you have to parry, you have to do all this stuff, like I like that. It forces you to be like, alright, you can mow through the hordes of enemies and whatever, but when it comes to a boss, you definitely either need to rely on the weakness mechanic that they have. You need to either parry a bunch or just like know their moveset or whatever. So I don't know, I liked all that. I did. I got the combat god gloves pretty early on. I'm like in chapter 7. And I just was like, you know what? I want to look the part. I'm doing a challenge run fist only right now. So I was like, let's go ahead and I have to look the part, you know? And then I think I have one more grilled meat. But I'm going for like this steampunk, like mad scientist looking vibe. I would like another, I wish I could have the bomb on my back, honestly, but I would like you know, a different shield. Like if there was like a clockwork type cog shield or something would be nice. And then I really want to change my pants too, because I like the pants, but I'd probably wear them in real life. But they have like the silver talons, and it doesn't necessarily fit with this. So it is in my, I like to like really RP the build. The RP in RPG. Alright, I think I am about tired of cooking, so let's go kill some stuff. I'll just go do east. East by east. East by east-west. Starving already. Let's see if we have... Oh, gosh. What are you doing? Oh. You're just coming at me like you're crazy, man. Alright, so I need to make it... Don't hurt me, bro! I do like the look you've got going. Yeah, you know, I always try and go for something cool. Like, I like to go for... whatever the challenge is or whatever. I want to kind of fit the role, so to speak. Fit the part. So the look and the aesthetic is always important because, I don't know, it adds to the immersion for me. Marcus says, shame the cooking's not quite on par with Dragon Dogma 2. That used to make me hungry. I mentioned that and I was like, man, the food looks disgusting here. Like, the final product is just dry and like, I'm like, I would never cook like that. But in Dragon's Dogma 2, I was salivating. I was like, this is insane. Like how good it looked. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Come here, Spooky, what was that about? She just meowed at me and then she's like, alright, I'm out. She doesn't know what she wants. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 was like top tier cookage.
Well, you Greymanes are a hard lot to kill.
I don't remember this.
Clawing your way back from death's door
Clawing.
over and over. How'd you do it? Let's find out, shall we?
And
You've made it this far. Ready where it's due. Even a fish finds its way home to die. Seems they're right. No grave suits a man like his homeland, eh? If I finish what Muir did and his boys could not.
I thought that would work, but it didn't quite work. Nice move. I'm shocked. Okay. I wonder if I could parry those. I cannot. I don't think I can parry those. Yeah, Slay says I agree. The cooking gun is okay, but Dragon's Dogma looked great. Yeah, it really did. I'm fighting Ludwig. Yes, I am. This is the furthest I've gotten so far. Yeah, Slay, I agree. DD2 always made me want to go cook steak. Yes, it did, man. That was so good. Always have the munchies for sure. Gave you the munchies? It always gave you the munchies? Yeah, for sure, man. That was just so good. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Why? Do you use grapples too or only fizz? Yeah, grapples and everything. I just couldn't get a hold of him. I couldn't get a hold of him, otherwise I would have loved to grapple his ass. There's certain things that are uninterruptible, unfortunately. That was great. Now these pillars getting in the way doesn't help. Little clothesline action. And I'm not using pillars, for example, like picking up the pillars and using them. I don't know why he's killing me faster than before. I was able to actually kick his ass really good in that second attempt. On hold for GG Larkins, yes. It's not time for the GG Larks yet. Not even close. I'm getting my ass. I have to beat first phase and then phase 2. So that means I have to learn phase 1 way better and then figure out what to do on phase 2 because he kills me as soon as I start.
You've made it this far. Credit where it's due. They say even a fish finds its way home to die. Seems they're right. Nobody shoots a man like his homeland, eh? If I finish what Mjolnir and his bears could not. Does that make Jackals the superior beast?
Dude's so fast, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. When I slow down time, it's not enough to dodge all 50 of those things. That wasn't what I meant to do. Just break through the front door. I am frozen. I was trying to do my superpower, I didn't have enough spirit. My goodness, that was rough. Slayer says, you'll get him, Inhuman. You always prevail in the end. Thank you so much. I hope I have enough time to prevail today before the end of today's stream. Fam says, Artisan's Ornamented Shield might look good on you. Artisan's Ornamented Shield. Hold on.
I wasn't planning to use this power.
Write that down.
You need to see it.
Yeah, I want like a clockwork looking thing. A gear or something cool. Or a bomb on my back. That looked good too. Come on, Thorson. I'll show you real strength. Holy. What? Oh, he's all the way over here. Alrighty. I can't parry this guy for the life of me. No! See, I'm mashing, so... Oh, maybe I should be holding circle there. What do I do there? I can't, it's like a vortex, right? So... Alright, big guy. Throw your little projectile. You listened. Oh my gosh! What do I do when he's flipping me around like that? I wish I could actually weaponize that. I keep messing that up. This dude still has half health, and I think I've used like 99 heals at this point. No, wait, that was nice. That looked epic, by the way. I tried to parry that, you can't. No. Heal, buddy. He's like one tap. Is that GG's? I used like 7,000 heals. Oh man. That was insane, his transformation. Punch him! Okay, use those gloves. Nice. Let's go, Inhuman. GG's, brother. Thanks, Slayer. That was intense. I have to catch up on lots of chat, actually. Let's watch this cutscene. I'll catch up on chat and we figure out what we want to do.
Clive! Stop! Don't kill him yet.
We've killed everybody else.
We need rattling around in his skull. We don't.
No revives, that's correct. No revives during bosses. I can revive during like, okay, we're fighting hundreds of people kind of thing, that's fine. But no revives during the bosses because you can use a million heals like I just did. The fact that you can heal so much, I just let that be the crutch.
Let's begin, shall we?
They're gonna torture him?
This bastard. Don't think I'll go easy on you.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You gotta start with the fingernails.
Tie me.
You don't really need this hand, do you?
Relax. It doesn't come off clean. You'll know.
I guess we need information, otherwise I would have just killed him, but it's fine.
Clive!
Dwayne got hurt.
What happened?
Let my damn guard down. The guns ran away.
How?
Shit.
He's got one hand, man.
Not on my watch.
You should just let me kill him. But dead men tell no tales.
The bastard.
Go away.
I can't believe it. I'll catch up on chat in just 1 minute. Dang it. So we're going to have to fight Ludwig again. There's so many bosses that I don't even know if we're going to see again. It's just more so that I've noticed that a lot of them run away. Like, you don't kill a lot of the bosses. I look amazing. That's thumbnail right there. That's thumbnail up. Thumbnail opportunity. I wonder if I could actually make that happen. Maybe not. That's thumbnail. This dude behind me. That's a good thumbnail. And he's too dark, never mind. Dang it. Alright, anyways, let's catch some chat. There's a shield called Gale Shield. I think you might fit what you're looking for, but if you use it, it'll eventually break. Yeah, some of those amazing items have durability. Very few instances in which you can actually refine them to like a different category where they're like unbreakable, but if you're playing fist only, that's not an issue. Marcus says, most people try to make the game easier for themselves. Not Inhuman, with only fist larks. He does love the challenge. I do. Marcus, you know me too well. Slayer says, yeah, he's into the pain for sure, Marcus. I'm not even a masochist, though, I promise you. I just enjoy a challenge, you know? Because I feel like it makes me better. So I just like improvement. I don't know. It's just probably in my head. No revives. Rock says, GG's. Thank you. Slayer says, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not doing revives. Not during the boss fights, you know? And Marcus says, GG Larkins. And Syracuse says, you guys are funny. Alright, there you go. Now we're getting some good thumbnailish right there. Boom. Right there. Yeah. That's tomorrow's thumbnail right there. Alright, so what are we going to do, guys? We have a few options. I can show you guys the scarecrow thing I wanted to do. Or we can try and find a cool shield that would kind of look... I mean, this doesn't look bad, but it doesn't necessarily fit. And it's a really ugly, like, basic shield, in my opinion. It's a basic shield. It's not ugly. It looks cool, but... I have a basic shield. I want to look more like steampunkish. So the Gale thing is what Slayer was saying, but artisan ornamental shield. Couldn't read my own writing.
You'll find it useful. My thanks. No deals off the table if the money's good.
What? Hungering Fang leather cloak. Wowzers. I got the cloak and the boots. I'll be damned. So the jackal has no hands anymore. I did buy the fish. Darn it.
Who knows? We might meet again.
This is the shield. Yeah, I think so too. Just so we can finish up the look, right? Fam, is that shield the artisan whatever? I'm gonna look it up while I'm talking, I guess. Artisan ornamental shield. What's this game called? Crimson Desert. Let me watch a YouTube video. It's in Delicia, brother. And like the furthest island in the world. Hold on. Let me mute this. This is so loud. Why is this happening? Shut up! Ad. Okay, stop doing that for 1 second. Delicia. So it's like right below the D in Delicia, south of Dewhaven is a little island. On the island somewhere. Which I can figure that piece out at least. This guy's taking for Evs. It's like there's like seagulls and stuff. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, it kind of looks okay. I don't know if that's the one though, you know, I don't know if that's the shield I want. That's way other. How many hours on this file? This is like part 8, so 8 times 3, carry the 2. 24 hours in. But but I've done like on my other file, like that's probably like I think on my, I'd say 100 hours probably. 100 hours in, like total. Your current shield seems to bother you. I mean, it's just because I know that it's a basic one. Like, it's one you can find. I go to any encampment, I can find that. Like, I feel like the rest of my gear at least kind of stands out a bit more. Also, my boots, like, I love that. It's very me, but I don't want claws because I'm like a steampunk guy, so I gotta figure out that too. Spam's laughing. It looks good. It looks good. But how many hours are you in? I'm like 100 hours in, I think. Alright, so before we do that, Fam just wants me to go across the whole damn world. Let's see, Delicia would be... Okay, so Demonus... It's this island, pretty much. That's just so frackin' far. It's a good shield. I mean, it looks good, but I wish there was one more that was more like industrial, you know? It's still... And it has like a... It's kind of like... It's got like a color scheme I'm not entirely in love with. I have a non-stream based file too. So when I first started this game, I had a fever. I hadn't been sick in 3 years. I had a fever for 4 days, and the day this game launched is when I started getting sick. I was like in some drunken, like in some Dayquil drunken phase or whatever that I didn't remember the game. I couldn't remember like embrace like the mechanics because, you know, I was like, okay, I don't get it. And I was like, I don't know, there's something just not, and I'm not enjoying it for some reason. It's because I felt terrible. I didn't realize whenever I felt good, I was like, man, this game's incredible. So I started afresh. I continued that file on my own. And then that was initially the playthrough file. But then I was like, you know what? Now that I know how to equip and unequip weapons and stuff, I didn't even know that like 5 days in, right? Because I was so sick. I went ahead and started a challenge run file. This was my intention, to always do a fist only run or a bow only run. But I didn't understand how the shops and bow mechanics worked or anything like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll do fists only. So yeah. So I do have like a for fun file, which is very rare. The Gale one that Slaya mentions also good looking. Just the look though, yeah, kind of looks like a saw. Yeah, see, that's good. Check out the Gale shield. Okay, Gale would be better, but I just have to make sure. Let's take a look then. Gale shield. What's this? Yeah, Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. John Desert. All right, we're all the guides. Everyone's a creator these days, but they all kind of suck. Oh gosh, just show me I just need a minute-long guide, you know? Go here, go there. But these guys are trying to max out their ads and stuff, pad their videos. Oh, it's in Tashkalp. It is in between the H and the K. Red Sand Helm Hole. We call this the Red Sand Hell Hole where I come from. You drop down after you kick all the ass. That's way better. Yep, it looks better. The other shield looks really fancy, but it's like too fancy. Like I want to be like a, you know, leather user, steampunkish, and it doesn't fit the aesthetic as well because it's like too crispy. It's way too crispy. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna go with that then. So Tashkalp, I literally was just there, so it's like right here. I love the way the artisan shield looks, but it doesn't suit this character. Kind of looks like a saw. It does fit a little bit better. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much. Me too. I mean, for not to have been sick for such a long period of time, like being sick, it just floored me. I was just so, I don't know, I was defeated. I was like, what the heck's happening? And I didn't realize how loopy I get when I'm on the good old Dayquil. Wait, why are you guys trying to hurt me? Am I taking damage? Oh no. It's because it's so hot that my stamina is going to be impacted. Alright, well, let's do this then. We'll get a new shield, finish the look, and we'll figure out our boots as well. Figure out our look. Yeah, today's been fun. This was a great stream. I really enjoyed today's stream. We'll find figure out our boots next. Just I mean, there'll be like there's Furman boots or whatever. Those are pretty decent too. Prince of Persia town. Pretty much. Marcus says, yes, you were not well. Susanna said to take time off and you're naughty. I was so naughty. It's just because if I don't know, it just hurts you so bad to not make content. Like if you're not streaming, if you're not posting videos, like, and as much as I've been streaming, it's just, it's so hard to get back in the algorithm for like my standard videos. I'm like, oh man, like I kind of shot myself in the foot. So I'm trying to get back to the point where I can, get back to my schedule where I'm posting videos regularly in addition to trying to stream every day of the week, which I've been trying to do without hitting chat goals, so I'm trying to commit to like doing 5 days a week streaming, or streaming 5 days a week. I don't know why I said that backwards. Yoda. I got a Yoda moment on younglings. Anyway, so I want to be able to stream 5 days a week consistently and then still be able to post regular content. And it's just something I need to adjust to in my schedule. And then I gotta struggle getting back in the dang algorithm because it just kills you every time you're not, posting every 5 seconds. All right, so yeah, it was here. But yeah, we'll get back to it. We're gonna definitely jump back in. And big goal of mine is to remonetize my 3rd channel as well. So there's just a lot of things I have plans to do. But plans don't execute themselves. I just need to really manage my time as most effectively as possible. Efficiently, effectively, all the thing. Whoa, this guy looks cool. Is he bad? He is bad. Okay. He just almost drop-kicked me. That looks awesome, by the way. Oh, and there's more. Oh, that's a big one. I don't have any heals for this. I just can't die then. Thank you, sir. All right. They're shooting at me as like a shotgun over there. Thank God has no range. I missed. Okay. Lovely. Get crunched. So, I'm going to show you guys something too. If you look behind me, there's you can see the compass, I'd say the mini map or whatever on the bottom left, and you can see that there's like an anvil to the left, there's the arrow, which is us, and then you see like a circle that has lines going through it. That's always a unique item. So if you see that on the map, that means you're in the proximity of a unique item. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. Daddy likes. Oh, I love that. That's the thumbnail for the next one. I'm just kidding. Gale Shield. I just wish that there wasn't only one. I'm assuming there's only one. And I also wish that we had the means to just repair it or, make it where it can have more durability or be repaired if it does get messed up. Because I don't know what this number here is. It's 3. I don't know what that number means. 3. Like, I don't know. Well, 3 of what? So yeah, the shield does have durability, which really sucks. Stormy Retribution. So it probably has some sort of like, you take hits and then you can like dish out the kinetic energy at the potential energy or something. Oh, now, oh yeah. Now we're looking even better. This is like the, oh. His name's just Helm. This dude has like everything. No, I don't want the bottles. We'll get rid of that. And then I gotta read chat. Oh, well, there's boots right there. These are actually better. Wow. Let's see what these look like, though. Orb of Lightning. Imbue lightning. Wow, okay, nice. I just don't have that. And stamina regen. Did I just find my boots, guys? Hold on, let's get up in the light, shall we? Let me read chat, too. Oh, right. That is awesome. Oh, yeah. Are we looking good or what? Hold on. That's it, guys. That's the look. And I have, like, the cloak that's kind of dirty and... Oh, yeah. I think we got our look, guys. This looks insane. Rox, how do you repair it, though? How do you actually repair it? All right, let's take a look. You were not well. I was naughty because I just kept going. Slayer says, that always sucks. I never get sick either. I can't remember the last time I was sick. Yeah, like, it was 3 years. And I remember because that was like when we moved, you know? Marcus says, we're always here in Human, so you never have to feel you need to stream, especially if you're not well. I appreciate you, man. That just means a lot. That train, I rode that train for 20 minutes, by the way. I just rode it, and it took me to on my other file, and I was like, this game is huge. Try to find the Gilded Guardian in Hernand. Gilded Guardian. Is that somebody I can fight? Fam? And Rock says you must repair it. How do you repair it? And Slayer says the 3 is the number of charges you have with that weapon. It's considered elemental. I think using an anvil repairs stuff. I know using an anvil, that'd be really cool if it actually repairs things like this. This looks incredible, guys. Yes. Like, stuff like this makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. Like, this is the look. This is absolutely perfect. And then we gotta get the light, because, you know, physics and such. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love the way my character looks. I love the way I look. Anvil repairs stuff. I thought anvils were just for reinforcing and giving you a boost, but that would be cool if you can actually repair things. Like, say for example, like the fertilizer things or these shields, and you can repair it before it breaks. I think that's really important. I don't know if has anyone tested that? I cannot believe how cool we look. Now we go back. So Fam said to look for the Gilded Guardian, whatever that is. Gilded Guardian sounds like a shield or someone to fight. Someone whose butt must be kicked. All right, let's go back here then. You're looking quite dapper. This character looks so good. And it's like a nice patchwork of different items, which I really enjoy doing. If it's just all I'm wearing the set, I mean, it's cool, but I don't feel like I had my, you know, put my 2 cents in. My little personality's not in there. This looks fantastic, though. This just looks so good to me. I love it. Fam says it's a world boss that wears Muskin's armor. Oh, nice. Gilded Guardian. Okay, very cool. I'll have to check that out. Slayer says you're looking quite dapper. And Rock says, yes, you must find the anvils. So, the anvil actually repairs these things? That's insane. I didn't know that. Oh, I just love the way it looks. My gosh. Like, I can just run around. Like, that's what I'm saying. This game is one of those games where you're like, I just want to run around and enjoy the game. My other character on my other file, I'll show you. I always keep saying this, but I'll show you guys my main file in just a second, actually. We're going to have to just see what they want to do, and it's already almost 2. We look so cool. We found our look, guys. Man, this is cool. And we got a cloak again, which is always nice. You get a little additional defense, a little additional swag. I actually liked having it removed. It was really nice, but we look quite post-apocalyptic, and I like it. Fam, have a wonderful night, man. Get some rest. We'll catch you in the next one, brother. There's a boss I wonder if you could beat using fists only, and he's super difficult. I'm going to do every boss on the main quest. Obviously, I did the additional bone pit guy. I'm pretty certain. I mean, as long as I can hit him, if he's hittable, then yeah, I would definitely try fists only. But if they're like, I don't know, I'm making this up. If it's like a boss that's gimmicky and you can't hit them because they're behind a barrier or something, or they're up in the air or whatever, that might be hard. You have different anvils in the game where you can repair your gear. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew the anvils. I thought they just reinforced your gear and give you a defense bonus. that might be the grindstone. You need to get a grindstone bonus, but maybe I would misunderstood or didn't read it correctly. Bam, have a good night, man. Slay says night. Have a great one.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, he said it's the serial fam. I never see that. Unka, my brother.
Let's hunt him down. He couldn't have got far.
You can hide your helmet to look even more cool.
I'll lay my guard down.
I like the way this helmet looks though. But you can't hide your helmet, yeah.
Shouldn't.
You mean cover my cloak?
But don't be too hard on Dwayne.
Or use it with my cloak?
Fuck.
Pull my cloak's hood over is what I'm saying?
Not much
Probably.
of a threat on his own.
Ew, it's purple.
We went easy taking his hand. Next time it'll be his head.
We'll kill him, no doubt.
Should have killed him earlier.
Black bears still stand strong. And there are far more of them than jackals.
This fight won't end until we bring down Muirden.
Right. We take out.
Yeah, you can cover the helmet. I'm gonna see if what it looks like with the cloak on, but I actually like seeing the helmet. The helmet of knowledge looks really good for this build. I mean, you know, for my style. Style points. He's not gimmicky, but he's pretty damn hard, like way harder than Antumbra. His name is Beloth the Darksworn. I don't know. I will beat the main quest, and then if we have time, we go do the side quest bosses too, or any of the bosses that are like, you know, oh, let's get them, target them.
Taking down the black bears comes first.
As long as it's not gimmicky, I think it can be done. Not a story boss though. He's an open. Okay.
Exhausted or not. Drinking a doze will fix that.
A drink and a doze. A few pints and a sing song.
Fine. All right. Let's go gut some bears
Look,
first.
Jan, I understand, but now is the perfect time to take down Muirden. When everyone's ready, gather at the entrance to their stronghold.
Feels as though the moment of this land's liberation.
He said, look,
draws
we have to
near.
do this. We have to do this thing.
I presume you have a plan.
There's nothing much to it.
Go in and kill him, right?
I've pictured this battle in my mind countless times.
You know I'll be right there beside you. Been itching for this slaughter for a long time.
Revenge.
Hey,
Everything will be all right.
Alright, cool. Beloth the Dark. So there's so many things in this game. But yeah, I imagine, yeah. I mean, if you can parry enough, and if it's, you know, and dodge enough, you can certainly... Anyone's beatable. But if it's like, oh, they're flying around or doing whatever. Oh yeah, let's put our hood on. Oh, this cloak doesn't have a hood, even though it has a hood. No, I guess it doesn't have a hood, it just has shoulder thingies. That's fine, it looks better like this anyways. I love it! Oh my gosh, it looks so great. Alright. So this will be the end of this file, and I'll show you guys the other one real quick. Lonely Jackals. Jan loves his liquor. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Cover your helmet. So Beloth. Have to take a look at that one. Trying to think. So tomorrow we'll just continue main quest. I think what? Oh. That's my bro right now. Marcus, I'll be going down my standard tanky route. Big swords, etc. No girly bow nonsense. None of that sissy bow stuff. I want to show you guys something. Slayer, you're gonna want to hear this because of your Neo background. I have 5 minutes before I must retire and depart for the day. Oh gosh. Sweet shield Inhuman, that's a DLC shield. Nothing too... Unfortunately, it's nothing too like fancy. I love it because it looks amazing, but it is not like, it's just DLC, you know, which I love it. I mean, it looks really good, but it's not like, oh, I had to find it and do something cool for it, you know, which is unfortunate. All right, so this is how I normally look, which is pretty frackin' awesome. I really like this look here. But yeah, so this is my character, and I use the spear, and I use obviously sword and shield. Wait, they built a little bridge to my house. They should have done that forever ago, damn it, but that's fine. They need to change the end game to where there's more enemy density, you can reset camps or something like that, or have like an ongoing war thing. And then 2, they also need to make it to where you can stay in Howling Hill, because this is so much more ideal than going to Pei-Lun. I want to fight somebody, so I gotta show you guys some stuff. But it is an awesome shield. It's like the DLC shield. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, exactly. That is who I am. But it just fits. I mean, everything just looks so amazing. Like, this is how I'd be running around post-apocalyptia. It's either this, if I can find it, all the gear, or I'd be like the weird steampunk man. I just need to fight somebody. There's always bandits here. Now they're gone, of course. Alright, so we're gonna have our shield, our spear out. And if you spec into... let's see. I want to say it's just armed combat. Evasive slash. So if you have armed combat level 2, you get evasive slash. And which is, for most weapons, pretty underwhelming. Like, that is okay if you're surrounded by enemies, if they're running at you. This sucks because no one ever is running at you, but if they do, they fly and it looks amazing. This is just cool looking, but again, they have to be coming towards you. And that's pretty neat because you get to do a kick. I'm going to have to spec into that whenever I have extra points. Anyways, but if you do counter stance, it's actually pretty special because it's unique for the spear. So if you go towards these fools here and you press R1 in circle, at the moment you're getting hit or immediately after, you can do this. And it pretty much kills everybody, or in the vicinity, and it's incredibly powerful. And that's how you do like a, it's called like an auto counter, but you just time it and you do, see if I can have him pull out his weapon. You wanna pull out your weapon, dude? I'm just gonna keep doing that. But anyway, so yeah, R1 in circle, and you do like 50 million strikes at the same time, and it looks incredible. But that is, in my opinion, one of the best things you can do when you're surrounded by enemies. You just press the R1 in circle with the spear, and they'll drop. Like, even the more elite variants of the enemies immediately die. So it's just something that I found out that's really cool, and I was just going through the menus, you know, like, as I have the time to do it, like, I get to play how at my pace versus like during stream I'm constantly, you know, motivated to make progress and do something cool or whatever. But when I'm home, I'm just playing and I'm able to play in my own pace. I can read menus and do whatever, and I was like, whoa, that's insane. So R1 in circle, that's the best spear move in my opinion for sure. Yeah, I was thinking about doing like a move, like weapon guides for each weapon or something, because they're all unique, you know, and now that I've experienced most of them. But something to consider. I don't know. We'll think about that. But anyways, that's this file too. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, no doubt. Definitely like the best move. One that I think people don't necessarily know about because they're not necessarily looking through the menus as much. And there's so many hidden things and features you can find that way. But anyways, you guys are awesome. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by today. Thank you, Marcus and Susanna, for the generous Ko-fi donation and all the support and love you guys always give. It really means so much to me. I love having you guys here. Slay, it's really nice to have you back. And of course, I know Fam went to bed and all that, but Fam, Rocks, everybody that's been stopping by consistently, it really means a lot. I really appreciate, you know, you guys. It's almost like I can be like, oh, I can count on you guys being here. So it's just a good feeling. And I want to say thank you guys so much. And I really appreciate you guys being here with me, sharing this experience with me, just having some fun, you know, playing a great game. The best game ever made. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Let's read the last few chats and then we'll wrap it up. Marcus says, I'm on dinner duty tonight. Good job, too, with the drunks over the way. Oh, gosh, yeah. We'll say goodnight, Human. Really enjoyed the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Have fun. Hopefully you can survive that night, Marcus. I'll have to catch up on the Ko-fi and see what your message was, because I'll be reading that today. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your evening, wherever you're at in the world. And until next time,